Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for Daniel and Karalee. We thank you for their decision to commit their lives to one another. We pray for your joy, your peace, for your blessing to be upon this couple now and continuously and forever. God, we pray that these two can find increasing joy in one another all the days of their lives.
I've known Karalee since my freshman year in high school, making Karalee a junior. Karalee and I didn't really start becoming close until the next year when we were on the cheer team together. She took me under her wing and taught me basically everything I needed to know about cheer. That's also the year I met Daniel. I loved going over to Karalee's house and hanging out with the both of them. There were so many times when we would all be hanging out and Daniel would intentionally try to push Karalee's buttons. Now let me tell you, that's one of the funniest things I've had the pleasure to experience. Not because Daniel's trying to be mean, but because it's one of his ways of expressing his love to Karalee. Luckily, Karalee has a wonderful sense of humor and the patience of a saint, so she never took anything too seriously. The best part is they're still the same old Karalee and Daniel to this day, with the exception that we're all grown and matured.
And I liked it when Karalee was in Texas, and I didn't want Karalee to leave. I was worried about her, that she just needed to be with us and we needed to help her with everything, and I just wanted her around us all the time. So I was worried when she moved here. And there's been a lot of answered prayers being here, and it's not as bad as I thought. I love the person that she's become. I think she's a great example to my family and my children, my kids.
I met Daniel this summer going into my 5th grade. You're actually the first friend I met when I moved to Bremerton. I'm so happy to be such a big part of his big day, and I'm glad to call this man more than a friend, but a brother. Daniel, I love you. I'm so happy for you. When we first met, we clicked, and deep down inside, I knew this guy would be around a long time. We used to kick it every day. I spent the night at his house every weekend for like 3 or 4 years straight. We used to do things teenagers would do, go biking at 2 in the morning, go to either QFC and Rite Aid and get snacks for the weekend. But those nights weren't all perfect. We would get mad at each other for stupid things and other video games. I remember one time in particular, Daniel got so mad he punched a hole in the wall and tried to cover it up. It was kind of funny.
I've known about Daniel, and when I did meet Daniel, we loved him as soon as we met him, and I loved how I could see how important Karalee was to him.
Daniel, do you take Karalee to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, and to keep her for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, to be faithful to only her for as long as you will live?
I do.
Karalee, do you take Daniel to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, to be faithful only to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
pronounce you husband and wife. Daniel, you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Whitlock.
I have no doubt in my mind, everything that you've gone to and through and all the growing that you've done, that your marriage is going to be special.
I knew from the first time I seen how happy they both were that it'd be a lifelong relationship, not just a fling. I wish nothing but the best for both of you, and I'm so happy for you guys to take the next step of your life. I will always be there for both of you, so don't be afraid to ask for anything. I love you guys and wish you nothing but the best.
I know they know each other because of the time that they have spent together. They've already had their ups and downs, so they should have a pretty smooth road, I would hope. But anyway, we're very, very honored to have Daniel in the family. Anyway, we love you both.
Through thick and thin, I know that Karalee and Daniel will be able to work through all obstacles in life and remain deeply in love and the best of friends. P.S. Don't forget that marriage is not a walk in the park. It will take a lot of work sometimes, but hardly any work at all other times. You won't always like each other, but remember when times get tough, that you'll always love each other and be there for one another. To Karalee and Daniel, may your life together be plentiful and exciting.
Congratulations. We love y'all both very much, and we all wish you a long and wonderful, strong marriage.